Oh, I actually got it. My sincerest apologies if you saw some booty there. Dizzy wee! Dizzy wee! Brobs. That's so funny. I was just thinking, let's get digital. So easy for me to be like, just switch gears. Brobs. Oh, man. I got so much work to do with the freaking stream and tournament coming up. 3 days. Before it was just pure fun because there's no expectations, and there's not very many expectations now, but there's just a little bit of expectations. So I'm just like,
my God, this is an outrage.
BOTB.
Yeah, thanks, man. Now we're at 170, 70, 70. If I turn that on too, that stream elements thing, I don't like how it does the old PogChamp. Oh, well, thank Nibbler when he comes around. I'm only gonna say this once because it's just us for the most part that's probably hanging out here. I cannot get better. I do not feel good. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating. So I'm not gonna let it be an excuse. We're gonna have a good night. Just so sick of feeling like shit all the time. You know, there was a freaking hail warning today. You know how stupid that is? Sunny. It's starting to become sunny, right? Red, but starting to warm up a little bit. You know, not quite like sunny San Diego, but you know, it's starting to get better. And then today it starts getting dark and cloudy again, and then it starts raining and snowing a little bit, and then like apparently in some parts of Utah it's supposed to be like 1-inch hail balls. Haily balls. So I actually have a car cover, so I went outside and covered my car, my 20-year-old car, POS. It's not a POS, but not a POS. Jeez, I just want to find a fastest game. And I don't feel like I'm that particular. There's knobs. Oh, son of a bitch. Anyway, I can't escape the weather fluctuations. Yeah, I think that's what's happening to me. I think just a weakened immune system because child, and then just weather. no one hears me. Just like every other aspect of my life. Oh, boo. No one hears anything you see. Let's get digital, and then don't forget to be bipolar. Let's get digital. Blobs, 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 blobs. I think someone just quit, yeah? Let's get mega punched in Dizzy Wee. Let's get mega punched in Dizzy Wee. Oh, speaking of which, how well can you see it? Da 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 da. Can you believe it? They just had these at McDonald's and kids' meals. Da 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 da. Mega Punch might not get this one, but until he sees the damn movie. Okay, I think I'm gonna play one on this map, this unholy map. Kind of a similar idea of what I was gonna do to the Korean fastest possible map, and I actually got pretty far. Just green skillet. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Makes me think of the other guys. You get back here and sleep with my wife. I've done stuff with you that I haven't done with anyone else. Or how'd she do it? She's like, anyone else. Oh, that would be so funny. She'd be like, he failed at this just like he fails at everything else. Big surprise. Wouldn't even be good at his own tournament. I guess those who can't do cast, right? What up, creative? Yeah, I told Pat, man, I'd play like one or two with him, and this is the map that he plays. So we're gonna start out with a little bit of a struggle, and then go back to the fun and enjoyable fastest map. I'm not even gonna try to, like, I'm gonna try it, but I'm not gonna try to do a base build that makes sense. I play this too infrequently. Dude, it's gotta be pretty early for you. No, it's not. It's 9:30 my time, so it's probably... yeah, we'll get it. We'll figure it out. Lots of gaps, you know? I figured you gotta have lots of gaps in your base. Actually, you know what? Oh, wait. I was gonna say, I don't remember. Does anyone spawn at 12 and 6? But yeah, someone said. I actually want it closer down here. There's Zerg. Zerg's gonna wall off. I hope someone's up here. That way they can just siege tank my base and then nuke it when the time comes. Hey, you were supposed to go. Okay, wow, jeez. I will say the SCV didn't struggle as much getting into the... Wow. You don't say. Ouch. Not that he meant it in a good way. Maybe I don't need to build two of those, huh?
Did someone page me? Where does it hurt? Commander, rock and roll. State the nature of your medical emergency.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Captain ready.
Standing back.
Did someone page me?
서플라이 디포가 부족해요.
Report for duty. Commander,
Did someone page me?
서플라이 디포가 부족해요.
report for duty. You want a piece of me, boy? Job's finished. Report for duty.
State the nature of your
Piece of me, boy.
I gotta shout because I'm old.
where does it hurt?
Piece of me, boy. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
Need medical attention? I'm on the job.
Piece of me, boy. Orders, Captain. Commander,
Need medical attention?
you want a piece of me, boy? SCV good to go, sir.
Need medical attention?
Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain. I read you. Report for piece of me, boy. Orders received. I read you. Rock and roll. Let's move. Rock and roll. Give me some of this shit.
Fuck, get out of the way then.
아군이 공격받고 있어요.
You want a piece of me, boy?
업그레이드 완료.
Report for duty. Job finished. Yes, sir. Job finished. Give me some of this shit. Rock and roll.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Commander. Outstanding.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Report for duty.
Did someone page me?
You want a piece of me, boy? Piece of me, boy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Job
건설할 수 없는 지역이
Uh-oh.
can't build it. Orders, Captain.
Need medical attention?
Jacked up and good to go. Give me some of this shit.
Captain ready.
Let's move.
State the nature
Oh, I also thought Mega Punch showed me this song before,
the nature of your medical emergency. Need medical
but it's way better once I heard it again after
where does it hurt?
I had another one of these types of games the other day, so I'll play it for you guys in just a second.
For duty. Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain.
연구 완료.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. You want a piece of me, boy?
Did someone page me?
오, 우리 친구가 공격받고 있대요. 어서 도와줘요.
Well, that guy had a plan. I don't know how much I support it. Oh wait.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Report for duty.
오래 기다리셨죠? 연구가 끝났대요.
It's all right.
서플라이 디포가 부족해요.
But you guys will get it as soon as I play it.
물이 부족해요.
What up, Paradox? No. No way, dude.
그럼 서플라이 디포가 필요하겠죠?
More like sexiest bass of 2023. Most creative and inventive. Not even a hotkey, these guys. What's the point? I only told these guys where to go, so it's natural that.
고속 건물 완성.
I read you. Report for duty. I read you. Orders, Captain.
미네랄이 부족해요.
Report for duty. Yes, sir.
Got a bunch of busy little guys.
업그레이드가 끝났어요. 이제 뭐 하러 갈까요? 업그레이드가 끝났어요. 이제 뭐 하러 갈까요? 좋았어.
Where's my other tank?
다 지었대요.
Hey, let me guess. Yep.
Did someone page me? Right away. I'm on star.
아군이 공격받고 있어요. 어쩌죠? 거기엔 건설할 수가 없어요.
I read you. Orders for
오, 우리 친구가 공격받고 있대요.
Oh, shoot.
도와줘요. 업그레이드 완료.
report for duty.
Ah, perfect. All right, I'll play one more with Patman. Patman. Really asymmetrical. That's pretty funny. And it takes many years to be able to build that well. Not again. Well, I have to show it at the end of the stream because I'll turn YouTube off first since it's on YouTube. So I'll link it to you separately, Mega Punch, because you'll probably have to go to bed before the end of the stream. But for whoever's still here in like 2 or 3 hours, I'll play it. Oh, can I remember? Yeah, I remember. I'll play a second of it so you guys will know. But then hopefully it's not enough to get banned. Dougie will know. Anyway, so he knows what that is. Yeah, sorry, because I don't want to turn off YouTube stream and then turn it back on because YouTube cries like a bitch if I play any music. So if I would have thought about this before, I would have just not streamed to YouTube tonight. I'll link it to you guys. How about that? Look, this ain't no, I don't do any clickbait, make you guys wait. I'm still gonna listen to it at the end of the stream, but just so you guys know, this is my theme song of the other night against those 2 Korean kids. I'm not even gonna try to talk. I just know I'll be talking to myself. All right, let's go. Grinchwear. It's a good song. So if I ever run into some people that I pull that shenanigans with again, I'll make sure to play that song. I want to be a big enough streamer someday where I can just get a radio license and I can just play whatever music I want. Like, that's my main goal and aspirations. Like, I just want to play whatever music I want and then not have YouTube freak out or Twitch freak out and ban everything you do. Oh, hi, Buns. It's going to be harder to do a pro level building placement, but luckily we got 12 o'clock, so we're part of the way there.
아, 미네랄이 없네요. 그런 친구들 일 안 할 거예요. 미네랄이 부족해요.
Okay, we could do that. Oh, I need to turn hydrates back on a little bit more. Well, what do I do for that? Just probably... Jesus, I can't even click on a drone. It's really not a bad map. I'm just bad at it. But I know we're used to that. That's okay. Me and Zerg went in the same direction, so feels good, man. However, my Overlord is slightly ahead of his Overlord, so if anything, he should have saw that I was already doing the thing. Where does the lucky... Yeah, I wish. My whole life is an embarrassing story. Which part do you want to hear? It kind of takes away some of the luster. Like, there was a time when J2 Digital was in elementary school and his teacher wouldn't let him use the bathroom. He's like in 4th or 3rd grade. So then they went to the library and he kept asking to go pee and they wouldn't let him go pee. So then eventually he pissed his pants when he's trying to check out a book so he could go to the goddamn bathroom. Let's see, what else is there? Let's see. And the fat frumpy girl started whispering to everyone in class. I was like, yeah, no shit. Only asked for like 2 hours, at least 2 hours little kid time. It was probably like, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes before we went to the library. Let's see, once when I was visiting my great uncle in Idaho, because that's what my trips were like growing up, was a trip to Idaho. Not any fun parts of Idaho, if there were any. I remember I ate an omelet. I guess it's not embarrassing, but I ate this omelet. And my dad was always in a hurry back in that time. For no reason. It was pretty funny. Later in life, he figured it out. But yeah, anyways, just like in this huge hurry. Just like ate this omelet at this like truck stop. It's called the Ranch Hand. Here's kind of another good one. I didn't shit my pants, but I was like, oh, I don't feel good. It's like, I think I'm gonna throw up. But him and my uncle, great uncle, were already out the door. Like, they were gonna go wait in the car. They were not gonna wait for me. It's like, okay. So I just ran into the bathroom and threw up my entire omelet into the sink, and then I just left it. I don't think I even tried to like drain it or anything. Another story involving pee, but it wasn't mine. I remember being blown away by this story. Mega Punch knows who this is, but I don't think he will know off the bat who it is. One of our friends growing up, he was like 17 and he was sleeping. He's like, oh man, he's like kind of waking up. He's like, I got to pee so bad. He's like, but I don't want to get up. So that he consciously pisses his bed at 17, knows exactly what he's doing, and then goes back to sleep to then just deal with it later because he was too tired and too comfortable to be bothered with it. Oh man. Good times. These aren't as fast as like a drop would be, but this is pretty fast. 5.5 minutes. I could probably go faster. I didn't build my extractor fast enough.
정말 멋지지 않아요?
And now I can only build like, oh, I can build more than I thought I could.
필요해. 빨리.
오버로드를 더 생성하세요.
Let's actually go for speed. Gotta prepare against those drops. No, I don't want Burrow. I just want one of my drones. Do we know where the other Terran went?
미네랄이 없네요. 이런 친구들 일 안 할 거예요.
Oh, it looks better than I do.
아군이 공격받고 있어요.
They're a little close. I could probably do this, yeah.
대화가 끝났네요. 우와, 정말 멋지지 않아요?
Hey, thank you. Oh, bro.
아군이 공격받고 있어요.
I'm playing some pro level StarCraft right now while trying to think of embarrassing stories, so I'll be able to look in just a second. Maybe I should actually do from here.
오버로드가 필요해. 빨리.
보급품이 부족해요. 오버로드를 더 만들어주세요. 아군이 공격받고 있어요. 그 명령은 받아들일 수 없어요.
Do you think Protoss is gonna go for like carriers or something? Like, where is he? Come on, Protoss, where you at?
누구야? 진화가 끝났네요. 우와, 정말 멋지지 않아요?
My poor guys. Wait, I might be able to get, no, I won't be able to get drops in time too.
그 명령은 받아들일 수 없어요.
There's some turrets there. Honestly, this is probably how a true Zerg would react.
진화가 끝났어요. 덤벼라. 누가 우리 친구들을 때리나 봐요. 누구야?
Vroom, vroom. Clear the way, brother. Or just freaking cock block me like nobody's business. I'll show you
베스핀 가스가 모자라요.
in a few years when I get enough gas.
그 명령은
Build more of these, build more of those. Oh yeah.
진화가 끝났어요. 덤벼라.
Dun 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 dun. You're already dead, stupid bitch. Bum ba dun dun.
누가 우리 친구들을 때리나 봐요. 어디야?
Maybe target on the SCVs, huh? You know what I should have brought? Was a queen. I was hoping my drone made it out. Because then I was going to build a...
먹고 있잖아.
Ah, you bitch.
누가 우리 친구들을 때리나 봐요. 어디야? 누가 우리 친구들을 때리나 봐요. 누구야?
Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you something right now. Aw, damn it. These guys are super, 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 super good and not dead at all.
그 명령은 받아들일 수 없어요.
I have a feeling that I don't have enough drones mining. I'll show you a thing or two, Protoss, about being a Protoss. It's gonna be, guy.
아군이 공격받고 있어요.
We still have 10 minutes till that Greater Spire finishes, so I guess we'll have to build something else till then.
All right, kids. Let's find a spot to park these bad boys.
Artosis! Welcome, cuties! You're free! Be free! I'm playing a version, by the way, it was misinterpreted last time that I called Artosis old and I didn't mean it that way. Welcome everybody, thank you for the follows by the way. Tonex 18 a few minutes ago, and then what was it, J Plane Jet? CB8 455, thank you. All the Yaya cuties in the whole world, thank you guys. I'm playing this version of fastest, I don't know, so as you can tell, I'm giving it my. This is the perfect build. Anyone could copy it. We rushed lurkers. I didn't get this guy, but I was pressuring this guy, then I dropped him, and Protoss is being stubborn and he won't quit. So here we are. Yeah, welcome everybody. This is there's no mystery happening here. This is exactly what you get. Oh man, I hope I already had a good stream tonight. I haven't been able to watch as much lately. The weather has been better, which means I have to like do outdoors like chores stuff, so I haven't been able to watch as many streams. Ah, perfect. He's gonna go carriers. What a cool dude. Dun 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 dun. So, and then I live in Utah, and it's just been nonstop, like just bipolar weather. So I've been kind of sick because of that too. Look at this dude. He's gonna kill my main, and he's gonna quit. Get up here. I forgot that I had lurkers. Let's build some these guys. Let's do some of this. Get some of these. I might actually kill his. I might kill those before he. Wow, if he can't even get my hatch. Jesus, click the hydralisks. Tisk, tisk, tisk. My man. Let's see if I can actually pause ads. It's probably too late if I can pause ads. Last time I tried to pause ads, all I did was just start ads. Nope, I'm not gonna touch anything. Sorry if there's ads. It's not me who's doing it. I love the Kroobs and the Ayayas. All right, I'm gonna play some normal fastest, but I'm gonna do a shameless shill and plug. If you guys love Brood War and just so happen to be around this Friday, it's 10 p.m. UTC, whatever, Universal Standard Time, which is, wow, 3 Zergs. I wonder what this is gonna be. Anyway, it's 4 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 3 p.m. California time, and 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern time. Oh man, me and Pat Man are gonna have to go against each other. Anyway, so that's all right. We could throw so I could talk to you guys. We're gonna host another tournament. It's a 1v1 King of the Hill fastest possible map, and DeWalt is our current king. So if you guys are bored, if for some reason Artosis has to call it in a day or something like that, or Tasteless, whoever, stop on by. Last time it was actually hella fun. There's some really good games. DeWalt did crush it, almost entirely, but it was still good. Dude, this is the perfect time to cry about how, guys, okay.
My
you
God,
guys don't
this is an
know.
outrage.
Dizzy! See, and Dizzy is going to be a co-caster for it, the only other caster for it, and he also plays fastest possible map. He's a lot better than I am. You guys think that Terran is underpowered in low money maps, and it's true, it is, but there are many who are uneducated on how underpowered Terran is in fastest possible map, which in my opinion is almost way more underpowered. Thank you, by the way, you guys, for all the follows, even more after. I'll try to take the time and read it correctly, but here, like a saying that I'm gonna coin this phrase is that a bad Protoss or a slow Protoss in fastest possible map is still a dangerous Protoss, because there's this ongoing gag about 41 APM on my channel, because that's really realistically all you need to be good with Protoss. So there's times where I even try to hit it. I spam too much just instinctively, I don't know. So anyway, Nexus first. Pretty sure that's... I know who this... Anyway, this is who I was just playing with. Anyway, and you can have like a bad Zerg, you can have a bad Terran, and it'll be inconsequential. But I almost have proof the other night where there's this Protoss as a 4v4. I was watching it. He just sat at 12 o'clock because in 4v4s, usually in fastest, there's no one at 6 or 12. But on 4v4, you will, obviously, because you need to be able to have that many. So, that many places to first spawns, duh. Anyway, my brain will start working eventually. I'll give you guys the synopsis, actually, instead.
어서 도와줘요.
Protoss can cannon rush. They can just build Zealots and A-click. They can... Zedlots. You can go DT rush. You can go Reaver rush. You can cannon a Terran in and then target one of his other teammates down. All three fuckers, if they get Protoss, can just build Zealots and attack one person, overpower them, and then steamroll it. You can fail a rush, and that's fine, because you just fail a rush, then you take another Nexus. This guy got ahead of it. He just built his Nexus first. Just too bad Zerg got to him. And as Terran, you have to, like, I don't have a bunker yet. I should have a bunker. I've got the academy building. I have to build bio at first, so I just have enough units to even defend against anything stupid. I'm talking too much, not playing enough, so I don't even have enough of the buildings that I do need, nor do I even have enough gas to build stim. Anyway, so we'll clean it up in just a second. While this is going.
부족해요. 그럼 서플라이 디포
You see how there's no, like, Terran is very rigid to the point where a lot of people, especially when they're new at fastest, they just wall off his Terran at the front. But that's bad too, because then Protoss can build cannons, break in your front door, all your production's at the front, and then you're fucked. So I don't know. Terran can be really good. I like Terran. It's still my favorite race, and that's the one, like, if I had to choose one to play, that's one that I'd choose. But in 1v1 fastest, you guys don't have to do this, but if you go back and watch the VODs of DeWalt just dropping these Terrans and building all of his production buildings, and he actually doesn't do this, but Protoss normally do. They build all their production buildings in the middle of the map, because then it's just easier access to Terran. Why wouldn't you want that? And after that, if that, let's say for some weird reason that doesn't work, you can just go carrier Reaver, worst case scenario. I actually was going to say something else, but I forgot what I was going to say, which is pretty normal, so. I didn't even mention that Protoss can go Storm Drops. Storm Drops are so powerful. Massive Reaver drops, that's super powerful. Carriers, you know, it's like, why don't you just max out on carriers? You know, no big deal. That's like the race. It is the perfect race of, if it doesn't work, no big deal. Just try something else. Something will stick eventually. You can literally sit in your base, let your teammates. Oh, look at that! I double stimmed because I'm really good at this game. Let your teammates fend for themselves. Pretend that you're playing single player, and then move out at like 20 minutes.
서플라이 디포가 부족해요. 서플라이 디포가 부족해요.
I'm supply blocked. Feels good. It's like, oh, you got to be prepared for everything, and just in case you're not. Ah, fug.
업그레이드 완료.
See how I have all that money now? Because I'm not macroing. Another sign of a really good player.
아군이 공격받고 있어요.
They did. Well, he's got 2 Zergs. They can't really do much. We got to him before Zerg could really do much. He did go Nexus first, though, which made him a prime target for that. Let's see, what else can Protoss do? I mean, really, like, if you can dream it, you can do it.
Did someone page me? Stat.
I wouldn't say Protoss has the greatest imagination, but they get to because they just have the best units, so. And I know Zerg. Zerg is kind of weak and fastest because it takes so long to get built up, and it's a different beast. They can still be the weakest, especially in 1v1. Well, actually, sorry, they are weakest in 1v1
아군이 공격받고 있어요.
just because Protoss gets to control so much of the map. I know they get Plague. I know they get like some really good late game stuff, but like when you don't have any money, what are you supposed to do? So Zergs don't have it easy either. I think DeWalt, who did he say? He's talking to somebody, said, I don't even know why people even choose Zerg on this.
State the nature of your medical emergency. State the nature of your medical emergency. Where does it
아군이 공격받고 있어요.
Let's be nice and we'll.
조작 건물이 완성됐대요.
Did someone page me?
아군이 공격받고 있어요.
Job finished. Orders, Captain.
Captain Red.
Reporting for duty.
I'm glad that I ran him Terran. I forgot that Mega Punch. I totally forgot that Mega Punch redeemed that for Terran the next game. Whoops. Son of a bitch.
The nature of your medical
오,
emergency.
우리 친구가 공격받고 있대요. 어서 도와줘요.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want a piece of me, boy? Right away, sir.
Did someone page me?
조작 건물이 완성됐대요.
Page me?
I read you. SCP good to go, sir. SCP good to
Did
go,
someone
sir.
page me? Did someone page me?
I have to ignore those. I don't want tips.
Where does it hurt? Need medical
Or is he asking where White is?
Job finished. Job finished. Yes, sir. I read you. Job finished. SCP good to go, sir. SCP good to go, sir. Give me something to shoot.
Oh,
Where does it hurt?
White, it's my teammate. I think I am overdoing the. I wasn't sure if you were saying to go after White. Guess I could betray him, but.
오래 기다리셨죠? 연구가 끝났네요.
Did someone page me?
That's cute.
우와, 조작 건물이 완성됐대요.
I read you. Job finished. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
어쩌죠? 거기엔 건설할 수가
SCP good to go,
없어요.
sir.
미네랄이 부족해요. SCV, 너희들 혼날 줄 알아? 건설할 수
Come on.
없는 지역이에요.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Something's in the way. Orders, Captain.
아군이 공격받고 있어요. 좋았다. 건설을 같이
State the nature of your medical emergency. Need medical attention.
Well, I'll let them finish him off.
Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. I can't build it. Reporting for duty.
Okay, so that's we had a Protoss teammate. He just went
Orders received.
and moved around the map, and I assisted him. JJ! Is it Sidonia? Is that from I'm thinking of a different movie. It reminds me of... Oh, shoot. Role Models? I don't think that's the same thing, but it reminds me of Role Models. Funny Beer, Pro SCV Rush. That's actually one of the most frustrating things to go up against on this. Pro SCV Rush. The stacked flying SCVs, because they're just so damn tanky. Yeah, right. You're so full of shit. I'd be down to commentate a chat free for all. That would be fun. Like if you guys wanted to do that, we do that right now. Producer unknown, you guys, well, Dizzy, 20 extra bucks. Thank you so much. Right, 190 bucks. So now it's going to be almost 20 bucks per win on Battle of the Beehive. So, I mean, we'll see if anyone can match DeWalt, but I don't know. DeWalt is pretty scary. But yeah, if you guys want to, I'd commentate you guys. Here, I'll create one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this one. And let's just do free for all. We'll see if anyone even joins. Come on, Dizzy, bring it in. Should we close a bunch of them? Make it look like it's almost full so people would want to join. There he is. Come on, Patman. I believe in you. Oh, I was going to tell you guys totally helped me get over 800 followers, which thank you so much. I was thinking about before I streamed tonight that I needed to figure out a way to create a goal like inside the just inside of my little whatever panels to have a goal so it's not so like just up on the stream. I don't want to have too much stuff up there, so. All right, Phil, let's get it. Yeah. We just need 5 more people. 5 more brave souls. That's right, Paradox. Yeah, 41 APM. That's the Protoss. That's the you've reached peak Protoss play. The real story behind it was it was so funny. This is like last year or the year before. I've been playing Fastest for a while. You wouldn't know it by watching me play, but I've been playing Fastest for a while. Despite my best efforts, by the way. Anyway, there's this Protoss with 41 APM and a 3v3, and his teammates died. I can't remember what they were, but then there was this Terran against him. This Terran was going so hard. He was over, I think, 400 APM. He was playing his freaking heart out. And, this 41 APM Protoss had the gall to say Terran OP and quit the game. And I thought, like, are you effing kidding me? It's insane. It was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. There's so many people who joined. If those 3 people just didn't quit, we would already have had it. Hell yeah, 2 people. We got this. Serious? We got a bunch of freaking Protoss Benobs. So now it's like it's a good thing to be a Benob. It's a bad thing to be a Benob. It's just it is what it is. And I'll is it RT fucking Tom Z, Andre 149, and then yeah, C8455. Thank you guys. Name Ridir. What's going on? What's going on? This is crazy. Juego, you quit, you join, whatever. Don't care anymore. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you guys. Every little bit helps. We could pretend this dude. We just can't have a good time, can we? What happens when I shift tab in free for all? The crib. I need more of that in my life. What I'm doing back in the day when I used to be able to work out before children, I only have one kid. As of right now, no, I only have one kid, but I'd go to the gym and I'd just listen to Artosis Rage. It's so funny. So I got to get back into that. I'll just throw them on the old tablet, put the headphones on when I'm cleaning the backyard or working on the car. T-Bell, I was just thinking about you. I was just about to say, when T-Bell's around, so when you shift tab, by the way, everyone's yellow. Boom. I wish I could tell, since everyone's pretty much watching anyway, no one's at, instead of no one at 6 and 12, no one's at 3 or 9. I'm back on the train now that I have time. And the money that I had set aside, okay, here's actually an embarrassing story. I had set some money away a couple of years ago. I had sold a car. I made like 8 grand. So I took 2,000 of it and I put it into a Toyota 86, which then that car's engine blew up like last September. So I occasionally talk to T-Bill about it because he also likes cars and he's got a 4Runner that's super pimped out. So we got this mysterious Protoss here who built a pylon and a gateway. Then there's a Terran and there's a forge with this other Protoss. There's another Protoss. There's another Protoss. And there's another Protoss. Yeah, okay. So for Patman 2. So I had $6,000 and I was like, crypto was doing pretty good at the time. It actually had just had this drop. So it's like, oh, we're in a low right now. So now is a good time to put some money into cryptocurrency. And then when it goes back up, I'll use that money to put towards a GR86 or not a GR86, but a Corolla GR, the one that's the 3-cylinder turbo. So I could have like a hot hatch that I'd use because that could be like a family car because I was going to have a kid soon. So it's going to be my compromise. And this is before my actual 86 blew up. I didn't even do anything fun with it either. That's the saddest part. Well, we're just going to spoil it. Dizzy's the only Terran in our game. He is in for a hard game. We'll see. Dizzy is the true pro gamer. The true MLG guy. So we'll see what he can pull out. He might be able to clutch something out. Every Protoss is playing somewhat defensively, except maybe this guy. This Protoss, just different. Yeah, he's just going after something else. So this guy's just building units. So about half our Protoss are just being straight defensive. So I wonder if they're going to tech or not. But this guy is going to be our 41 APM if he's not. Our 41 APM Bnob if he's not careful. Anyway, so long story short, cryptocurrency, the 6 grand that I put into cryptocurrency, because I spent about 2,000 on my 8.6. I bought an exhaust and tires with it. This is all stuff you guys care about, I know. As it just sits. It was awesome. Anywho, that money did not go up, so I did not look at it for like 1.5 to 2 years, because this ain't my first rodeo. I've been through a couple crypto crashes. Not that I'm this huge crypto bro or anything like that. I was just like, it's probably better than just leaving it in a money market account. Long story short, I went through a long phase of people being like, crypto will never come back, blah, 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 blah. Well, you never know what's going to happen, because I didn't know either. And this is not endorsing cryptocurrency either, by the way. Probably should just do regular stock investments or, I don't know, save money, 401k, Roth, whatever, pay down your debt. have a savings, a contingency fund, a few months of your pay or whatever. There's like so many things that are smarter. So I'm not saying this is smart. It's just what I did. Anyway, people don't have that much trust in banks right now because so many of them are failing, and then, you know, that cascade effect, whatever. So cryptocurrency has gone back up, not to like the high highs that it was before, but it's back up to where I'm more than positive than what I was before. So I'm tempted to take that money while it's still in a good spot, and it might just keep going up. I don't know, or it'll just crash, whatever, you know, end of the world apocalypse type stuff, yada, yada, yada. While it's doing pretty good, I might take it out and then do an electric vehicle conversion on my A6, partially because it'd be super fun, and the other part because it's sacrilegious. You have a fun to drive car that's a manual, then you put an electric motor in it. People be like, fuck you, dude. I'd be like, yeah, do whatever I want. And there's a dude on YouTube that did one a few years ago, but he used a Nissan Leaf motor, whereas I would use, I got to clear these SUVs so they can't mind control them later. I don't know if that's really what he's doing, but that's what I would do. I've been thinking about using like a Tesla motor, pop that in there. V, but not that V. What's up, dude? Crockington. Yeah, I know. There's a bank that tried to say Bitcoin was definition of being a bubble about to pop when it was $7 originally. That's hilarious. Since that time, I think maybe 2014, the bank crashed, 99% value, but Bitcoin 290%. That's so funny. Oh, when it was at 7K. Still, though, I mean, it's like what? I don't even know what it's at right now, like 20,000 or something like that is last time I checked. I really don't know. Which is funny because I didn't put a lot of money into Bitcoin, but I put a little bit into Bitcoin because why not? Yeah. What would you have me do? What would you have me do? Just put another one of these ancient fossil fuel boxer engines. I'll probably just blow up on me again. It won't blow up in the same way because I learned a lot about cars and not being such an idiot. But where do I hear those siege tank shots going off? Should we say that Dizzy is our undisputed hero? So I think I just regular click, right? To start. Should we just cast this from Dizzy's perspective? Where he is our unsung true Terran hope, our Terran hero of a bunch of wicked and evil Protoss. It's an interesting position here. I actually don't know. Oh, he got spotted for his before he got too much of a setup. So he still has a little bit of an advantage here. It's Alt M. Oh, that's just for the menu. No, I need to do Alt E or just E. Some you could just, this is weird. Some of the hotkeys you can just press the letter. Some you can't. So E and W you can press, right? But you can't do Q. What, you can? What the fuck? Last time I couldn't do that. All right, whatever. Oh, that's cool. You can get rid of that too. Okay, so. All right, just wanted to make sure. You'd think I'd have a little bit more of this down, but I don't. We can have this menu up. We could take this menu down. So we've got Zealots with +1 going up against some siege tanks, and ooh, I like the spider mine touch. I always want to call them widow mines because I played a ton of StarCraft 2, and it's going to get cleared. So the old Zealots win again. However, they're going to get dragged into the siege tank fire since it's the 1v1 map. This is the map that we're going to be using on Friday, and what differs between this map and other maps is you can actually park stuff up on this ledge, where on 3v3 fastest or 4v4 fastest you can't park stuff up on this ledge. So I really don't blame Dizzy for using that to his advantage. And Cannon Man, how can you have fastest possible map without Cannon Man? This actually could go very long because it could just be 2 Protoss at the end, and we didn't set any rules that they could only build a few cannons in their base. I guess since there's technically a Terran, they could do that. Anyway, it's not good. And as far as I know, Dizzy's the only one who's attacking. We are watching it from the hero's perspective, so that's the only one that we know of. And which I guess is just giving it away for everyone else. So I'm not doing our hero a favor by showing him specifically. But, ooh, now there's going to be a shuttle, so he's probably going to try to drop those. Oh, he's going to try to drop him on these siege tanks up on the top. So he could use some Goliath now. Now he sees the shuttle, he could use some Goliath. But at the end, I think this is what I was going to say. I already distracted myself to the point where I forgot what I was saying. Oh, it's actually DT, which is crazy. And there's already a turret there, so very smart. He's aware that something like this might happen. Anywho, we could have like an hour, 2 hour long game because cannons just stop everything, and it's just so frustrating. When in doubt, cannon up. Let's see who he's attacking. He's actually attacking our car guy. So Patman, what do you think? It's so funny because our SE is my morphine is just watching these drops, these ships in the night go past his base. What does Patman think about the whole electric vehicle conversion? I don't see what's wrong with it personally. I think it could be kind of fun because it's supposed to just be a fun to drive car anyway. And then, oh, how do I unclick off of it? And with it just being a fun to drive car, I think I could keep some of the manual, but I don't know. Well, it's Dizzy. He does what he wants. So he's going to attack. Yeah. The best 1v1, sorry, best 6-player free-for-all on the 1v1 map observer you've ever seen. All right. Let's get it straight here. He's doing a pretty damn good job. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to say anything else. But I read your comment. I see what's going on with it. So I guess Patman can't talk to us right now because he's getting attacked. He's getting pressured. We check in with everybody else to see what they're up to. I forgot this guy got dropped. Oh, so there is at least another battle going on. It's crazy. It's like we're in 2 different parts of the universe right now. It's just some Protoss civil war going on versus a Terran versus Protoss. Dang! He actually fought his way to the core. That is incredible. I can't believe that. Get a little better at it. See, we got rid of some panels. Dude, he's gonna get the Nexus. Patman was being cute and he's talking to us. And he's trying to create some allies. This is what happens. How much money does he have? Oh, he still has a lot of money. He's got a lot of money. But he needs some DTs and a dream to clear this. You know what'd be funny too? I guess we'll give him a hint. Oh no, the DT can't even reach the freaking tanks. They're right on top of him. He should build a shuttle and he should run away to one of our empty bases. Now that would be hilarious. I should have warned people like Patman who knows fastest maps. I should have warned him that you could land on the ledges. That's my bad. To people who don't play fastest and they don't know, it's not that big of a deal. But he is Protoss. Did he sneak any probes out? Oh, he had like 3. Even if he builds one now with a shuttle, he could sneak it out. So there's hope. Oh yeah, see? You could fight shuttles with Dragoons all day. Oh, our Shark Terran has a new target. I don't know why he's picking these Protoss specifically, but this Protoss is actually going to be spread a little bit thin. Oh, but this is quite the strategy. No one else is really going to be used to this style of map, so siege behind, siege on top, and then siege your attack position. That's smart. That's really smart. Start whittling it away. Oh, fuck. Now this is our 41 APM Banab right here. Oy. Oy, oy, oy. He knows what he's doing too. He's kind of killing this Protoss. He's moving on to another Protoss before. You know what's funny too? With this scout, he might actually think that this is Terran's base. Nah. Oh my goodness. I didn't check this either. Evil. Evil! Oh. Disgusting. Our one Terran hope. Come on, Dizzy. Get cloak for your wraiths and build a bunch of Goliaths. You knew this was a possibility. And build all your turrets. See, the Protoss know that they're the bad guys, so I don't feel bad about casting it this way. Dizzy was playing pretty damn aggressive for being sandwiched between two Protoss. And we know for sure at least one Protoss is going carriers and he's got +1 shields. Look at that freaking Goliath hit squad. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boy. And anyway, so green's got to think twice. Green's already busy enough as it is trying to fight orange. Green is in big trouble. This DT did get vision, so he was a valuable member of the Protoss Society at the end of the day. He just couldn't get the kills. Dizzy's not out of this, but he's broke. He's super broke. He's building more CCs though. He's building more SCVs. We've got white attacking 9 o'clock and just so happened to be fighting Dizzy's other half of his hit squad, which is so funny. What an happy little accident. Green is holding on against orange. Orange is definitely putting on the pressure. Orange is accidentally, oh my gosh. Dizzy was helping, Terran was helping green Protoss because the siege tank just so happened to maybe either do AoE damage, splash damage, or it was within range of another unit that got hit with splash damage. So then even orange came, like, this like came in to clear the Terran. He's fought 3 different Protosses in just this position. Really funny. Up here, Goliath man with Goliath range, +1/+1. Just because it's, you know, you get your +1 on both. Dang, I didn't know that +1 did +4 on your missile pack, so that's pretty legit too. All right, got to rebuild interceptors. And I guess, I don't know if this had to have been Dizzy or a Protoss that broke down this front door. Got a little bit of tunnel vision. And over here, it looks like, no, there's a lot going on. Maybe there's an attempt at a drop at 11 o'clock. All right, so you just got to plug all the holes in a leaky ship because there's a lot of Protoss to get through and they are getting down and dirty. More shuttles from this guy. This guy's rebuilding, coming back from the dead, our zombie Protoss. This guy's doing his Protoss thing. Got a little bit of a hit squad defense up at his core. And time to put more pressure on Terran. This has got to be so exhausting for Terran, by the way, because you need turrets. He's trying to, for better or worse, mine the middle of the map. He's got his drop still. Like, he has not been a passive Terran by any means. See, Protoss, I don't know. One thing I'll let you guys in chat see. This is a important upgrade I do not see yet. Let's check our other Protoss. He does have that upgrade. You can tell this ain't our Protoss's, which I will let you guys know another secret. This is not this Protoss's first rodeo when it comes to being carrier and cannon man. That's for sure. So, our Terran's doing the right thing. He needs a lot of turrets. He needs a lot of turrets. All right, this Protoss over here, he's got 2-1-2, looking pretty good. Reaver's now part of the push. 2-2 at least. 2-2-2 actually. So also looking good. Even though those guys take a lot of damage, let's see where he's at. He's 2-1, so that's pretty good. And it looks like I unclicked our Terran. Maybe I want to keep him hidden so he's not such an easy target. Maybe it's the other way around. We need to keep our hero hidden from the world. Secret, elusive. When he comes out on the map and is attacking, that's what we'll see. Or when he's getting attacked. But yeah, 1,000 turrets is the answer. I guess all of us StarCraft guys are aging out, so it's not a surprise that he might be losing that part of that functionality in his system. Oh, God damn it. Orange is like super aggressive. He has just picked just another player and is just like, fuck this guy, and has made it into a 1v1. Poor Green is like, just randomly got attacked by Terran. Just like, Terran's like, this is going to be the guy. And he's had to defend against Protoss and Terran. He's doing all right. This Protoss is also coming back. So, you know what? This turned into a game. And there it is. There it is. That's what I wanted to say. He's getting carriered from both sides. This is like the worst case scenario. Just the worst. Like, oh man, I would be so salty. If I was being casted, I would probably laugh at it. I'd be like, are you effing kidding me? So I think he's holding one side pretty well, but he needs to do it again. He needs to have the same amount of turrets on both sides, and I think wraiths would be helpful too. Just look at this. Look at this. I mean, if Patman will take him and Dizzy retreats to the one he so ruthlessly attacked at the beginning of the game, then I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but it's the Wild West over here. They can do whatever they want. Oh, he's actually just going to sacrifice everything. Okay. Terran's out. Our hero's gone. The dream is dead. He wants to make sure no one can mind control. And he's just going to fight down to the last Goliath. Who's a true hero. Rest in pepperonis. Dizzy, I don't know why, now that we talk about this, now that your base is gone and abandoned, we'll wait for you to hit that 41 and then we'll pour one out for our homie. Was it to just be unpredictable why you didn't just try to drop the 2 Protoss that were next to you? This one made sense because there's a ton of cannons, but I was surprised. I don't know if you scanned it either. I don't know how much scouting you did. Well, Orange is now the one who is in trouble. Oh, and he just got stormed by Green. Dude, Orange has got a crazy amount of APM too. And Green is taking a little bit easier, building up, doing his Protoss thing. Just got a crazy storm off. 21 supply. So he does have Reavers, so he could probably hold this. Maybe if he built some DTs, he can build some DTs. Oh, if only that shuttle would save that. Oh, okay, so he had 1. Maybe that's from like a drop or something. Get some shuttle micro, that would be really sick, and he just loses it. So he needs to rebuild his probes. He doesn't have any money. He's got 1 probe up here. Hopefully he built a couple DTs, doesn't matter. There's an observer. Orange is dead. I think Orange got clapped a little bit. We got sandwiched by Green and Yellow by 7 and 5. However, and it's actually Essie is my Morphine who sees this carrier move out. GS3, thanks for playing. That was really cool. You were hella aggressive, and that was fun to watch. I am a little sorry because there was only 1 Terran, so we had to do our due diligence. I mean, it was an Artosis trade, so we had to watch the Terran. But it was cool to watch you just put nonstop pressure on Green. And it was actually looking good for a minute because Green was getting sandwiched. So this is the other thing. Green, I guess good things happen to those who wait, because Green was spending so much time battling you. He kind of spread himself thin a little bit. He does have a lot of Corsairs, but they're not targeting the carriers. Yeah, thanks for being a good sport and playing. You too, Dizzy. Especially since it was your idea. Anyway, so you didn't necessarily, I guess the overextension was battling out with Green, 7 o'clock, and then Yellow coming back from the dead, and then just so happened to get in on the attack and help finish you off, I guess. Green now had an army to fight you, but then since White kind of was too busy with Terran, not that he specifically waited, but since he came into the party late, we'll say, Green doesn't have the right army. Yeah, I figured. Green doesn't have the right army to fight White now. And here's Pink. Ah, shit. He's going to be revealed. He's going to go up against 1,000 cannons. However, he was pretty smart to go after these pylons. There's some meaty storms. Holy cow. And he's going to go right for the main. I turned this off right at the time I shouldn't turn it off because we actually want to see. I think yeah, he's getting stormed. Some of the cannons might have been targeting those. He actually is going to hold. His main's going to hold. And at the same time, he's starting to whittle down his green base even more. We got orange for some reason clearing, or yellow clearing up orange's dead carcass. What a comeback. Yeah. That was a lot of carriers that got like 3/4 of a nexus. And now we got white in retreat. White didn't get to green's nexus either, so a lot of damage done, but core's surviving. So we're only down 2 players. We dropped 1 player, and then we didn't have one to start with. Yeah, I get you, NDT. This is just fun for the novelty of it, and I like watching everybody. He has 25,000 minerals. Well, he's got 34,000. Now we got 35,000, 28,000. We got some cuties in the chat who wanted to play fastest. And I think some of them actually have. You know Phil. He's a regular Banob, okay? And you know Patman. You know Dizzy. I kind of recognize GS3. I don't know if I've actually... There's too many 3-letter names, so I'm gonna go back on that actually. And maybe I don't. There's just too many names that are so similar to that. Oh, sneaky. Some DT pylon. There we go. Some cannons in the middle of the map. Look, we got a lot of regular old Banobs. They're asking what they are, and they know what they are. Looks like green was gonna try to go for... Oh shit. It's erratic these days. Looked like he might have been trying to go for a drop, or maybe just send those Corsair. I can only half do this seriously. Everyone's maxed. Almost. Someone's supply blocked, but he could be maxed. This is where you gotta buckle in, okay? Dizzy made sure that there could be no other Terrans again on the map. So when these Terran buildings are gone, that's the last we're gonna see of it, other than this one right here. And it is gonna be a Protoss, just war of attrition. Who can cannon there first? Which, I mean, he's got a good start, so I don't know why his old renob's fallen down, but maybe in time. These aren't actually cannons, they're gateways. A lot of Templar, so it's gonna be a lot of drops. It is kind of messed up that these drops are against the guy who took the most damage. Everyone else has their core. It is kind of a 1v1 on the top side and a 1v1 on the bottom side. This is really interesting because look at this. The way that these two have been playing, we could just get rid of this guy and this guy. You wouldn't even know. Other than this one observer, this one rogue observer, you'd think like, holy shit, it's 5 versus 7. What's 5 versus 7 gonna do? And then conversely, we can pop these back on, and we already know what these guys are gonna do. Let's see, we gotta get rid of green. It's gonna be an all-out carrier brawl. 69, 420 with a little bit of green, but you just ignore that. Clear out this filthy Terran. You know what I would do? I would mind control this siege tank. I know they can all hear me. Whoever can get to that siege tank first, that is your one hero unit left in the game. I'd be wise about it, that's all I'm saying. That could be the difference between winning and losing. And then it's like the campaigns where if you lose that hero unit, you automatically lose the game, so you just have to quit. Everyone is, minus 100 APM. Well, that's because they've already figured it out. They're already there. Carrier battle. Are we going to see a stasis? Oh, we targeted it down, and there is a stasis. So they both got kind of what they wanted. There's some carriers over here. There's already DTs that they can get out, but it's funny to think that they might be gated in by their own cannons. No stasis. But his cannons are helping assist, so it's fine. This top versus bottom. This top versus top is pretty interesting. But let's take a gander over here. Let's see how our bottom players are doing. Because we know what top's up to, okay? We'll see if they get the siege tank later. Let's see how our bottom two players are going. Jesus Christ. Okay. The bank for Patman Car Guy is the lowest of the bunch. Because we got 46,000, 40,000, and 37,000 versus 3,000. If anyone should be turtling, it should be him. He kind of is. Cannon Man. The rebirth of Cannon Man. But why not Cannon Man up here? Doth not Cannon Man exist on both sides of the base? Anyway, so good vision from green. And we've got 2-1-3 or 3-1-2, depending on how you look at it, for yellow. And you've got probably 3-3. 3-3 for green. So he's definitely, these guys know, they know what they're doing. They built a cannon or two in their days. Everybody's well versed in the age of Protoss. Green still has some space if he wants to throw some cannons down here. You could just have this no man zone, no fly zone of just 1 million gajillion cannons. This battle is pretty cool, actually. Yellow, I don't want to give too many hints, so I won't say one thing that he might need that would help in his duel. But he does have the better attack radius. The arc was better for him. Wisely pulls back. He is the one who is going to struggle a little bit more monetarily. Don't worry, he has the cannons. So there's a perfectly safe place to fall back to. So this is going to be fun to watch for these guys. How do you figure it out? How do you figure it out when there's 1 million cannons? After we see this counterattack, we can go back. And by the way, if anyone's upset at this, you can thank Dizzy. You can go ahead and just thank him in the chat right now, because he's the one who wanted this. Anyway, all right, so there's the observer. That's what he needed. And now he's Storm Man. He's taken off his Cannon Man cap and he's put on his Storm Man cap, and he is storming. There's almost out of storms. Imagine blaming Dizzy for Protoss things being Protoss things. He's the one who wanted it. He wanted the Protoss things. Yeah, that makes sense. And Ozzy, you're right. You're right. Oh no. Okay, now that we've held on this side of the map, let's take a gander. First we gotta kind of go down here, and then we'll go back up here. Oh no, did he get the siege tank? How does that meme go? What does that guy say who says my disappointment, oh, my day is ruined and my disappointment is immeasurable, or vice versa? He could have had a siege tank. Then he'd been able to hit those cannons from across the gorge. He might have been able to land a siege tank up here at the top. So many opportunities. Uh-oh. All right, Carrier Man. He's at least 2-1. And he did get the carrier, the interceptor upgrade. I was concerned at first, but he did get it. And he is up against 2-3. It's funny that you don't get to see the attack, but I imagine it's 2-2. 2-2 versus probably 2-2. 2-1-2. Oh, he done did it. Another stasis. But he does have storms, but I think when he clicked to storm, it clicked on an actual carrier or interceptor, so they were going to run around. But he caught it. He's bringing it back. So yeah, we got 1 million gateways. We got some stasis going on, some storms. If he's not careful, yeah, he can get stormed. Again, me doing this play-by-play isn't as helpful. Oh, you could have mind controlled a vulture. Oh, there's a couple dudes left. No, it's 1v1, comma, space, hyphen, dash, 1v1. Space, semicolon, squiggly line. Shrug emoji, ASCII. Okay, So now there's some more stasis going on, which is cool down here, but we're not focusing on that. We're focusing on carrier. Oh, that was a Ninja Templar, but he missed. It's too bad he doesn't have a Dark Templar with feedback. Oh, more misses. Ah! That's okay. He's got more storms, so he can still storm some more if he wants to. It's totally up to him. Doesn't have to, but he can. Oh, that was a freaking hero pylon right there. So now there's, it's only 2 that aren't firing. I thought it was more. I thought it was all these that weren't firing. So yeah, more interceptors dying to cannons. And oh, he's gonna come in with the. We're just gonna wait a second here. Some good storms. She's hitting some biz, and it's the flank. It's the carrier flank. Oh, some dragoons building though to snipe, but he's got storms too. Oh, sorry. Why didn't he? That's fine. He can right-click some carriers, and they can right-click some carriers, and if he wants to, he can throw down some storms if you'd like. He doesn't have to. It's a free country. And oh no, are we missing the death of Patman? All right. I guess we can do an all-screen view. Which is, yes, Patman got stormed. He's probably going to get stormed again. He doesn't have the same bank. He does still have a lot of cannons to fall back onto, so he needs to secure his core and rebuild probes while maintaining his choke if he wants to have a future in this game. Because he still has time. He still has time. I guess I said we'd view everybody. So it looks like carriers are going to finally die for Commons Fill. But I'm not worried for him, being as he's got 46,000 minerals and he's still maxed out. So he's remaxing on whatever he wants. It's a good time to get rid of your probes. See, if Patman had the same bank that our other Protosses have, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal for him to have lost all of his probes. But it's not the same. And also, take a look here. Dun, 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 dun. Womp, womp, womp. Anyway, if these guys all lost their probes, it's like, ah, whatever. If they lost their mains right now, it'd be like, ah, whatever. There's, like, we're getting almost to 100 grand for some of our Protosses. Or Protees. More gas, some defensive Templar. I really do think that seeing mass mind control could be fun. Or feedbacks could be fun. I gave it away, damn it. Storms. But this is a good, like, and he even has 3-2-3. This is a good almost comeback. I know, I was just again, as soon as I said, he's like, he probably saw it on his own. It could have been either or. All right. We have crying child upstairs. I'm probably too loud, so I have to simmer down. She's teething. She's pissed as hell. It's just how she goes. Oh, let's see if this drop gets through. It might not. Oh, 1 Templar to get out, and he got the storm. So more dead probes, but there's more probes over here.
Good news,
Reavers are the
everyone.
right way. Thank you so much. Dude, Benny, 19! 19 months, dude. Thank you, dude. And I'm telling you, we gotta coordinate when you come to Utah, because you come to Utah fairly often. I think about it. Last time you were up here, I thought about it like on a Sunday evening. I was like, man, why doesn't Yellow just hide somewhere? Yeesh. He's got a shuttle. It is what it is. Probably get caught in the middle. Dude, he's got a probe over here. Oh, there's no money over here. No, there probably would be, right? If he moved his probe in there a little bit, or maybe there's not. But yeah, he's got a lot of cannons over here, so still work. Anyway, back here up at the top, we're gonna watch the slow death of a Protoss. He still has some money. He is still mining. He did have a Reaver for a second. I don't know what happened. He could even probably sneak some DTs out. There is an observer, so we'll see. And then over here, yeah, he did. He almost came back through sheer willpower after getting just a crazy fast onslaught from Dizzy early on in the game. This will be interesting to watch, because up here he's rebuilding his carriers, where Phil has completely switched into gateway units. 3-3 still. And the gateway units for SCV is my morphine, or sorry, SC1 is my morphine, sorry. Sorry, we got crying baby. I'm gonna be mute for just a second. Just the poor baby. He doesn't have upgrades on his ground. Yikes. It'll be interesting because Green is so far away from everybody that he kind of has the most freedom in what he does. It's probably just SC is my morphine, but I like reading, you know, SCV, SC1. It's all of the things. Well, Batman can watch for a while at least. I'm surprised he spent all of his money. If he canceled just whatever he's building, he could have gotten 400 to build another Nexus somewhere, but he spent it. He done spent it all. But that's fine. I mean, he really did just want to watch, so that's fair. That brings us now to the saga of our Protoss v Protoss. That we're wrapping up the chapters, you know, wrapping up the book at the bottom. Here's what we got going on up top. He is breaking in, surprisingly, and it looks like there's going to be a counter, but he's Templar man, and he's Cannon man, and he's Stasis man. Oh no, it's right. Oh man, it feels like I'm just in this never-ending sickness. That's part of it. I can't even break. Voice can't even crackle the right way anymore. that wasn't. Oh no. But he has an observer already. You've got another storm. Well, you still got time. You still got a lot of time and a lot of cannons, Patman. So if you wanted to watch... Oh, you mean you wanted them to actually share vision. So, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Never mind. You can make them... It's not completely over yet. SC is my morphine does have almost 100,000 minerals. He is losing infrastructure. That's funny. I didn't know you had some DTs somewhere. Oh yeah, he's right here. And you got a shuttle. So you can shuttle your DTs in there if you wanted. So this is interesting. White is killing pink. Pink is getting bailed out because green is getting into the fray. So now things are getting real interesting. They're definitely treating this like a marathon, not a sprint, and I commend them for it. It's fine. Oh, I almost knocked over my energy drink. So, you got Reavers, you got Arbiters, you got Templar, you got Dragoons, and more Dragoons. What's this? Oh yeah, because he's sending all of his probes out. He's freaking Naniwa over here, if you guys get that reference. That's even an old reference too. Send the probes! Oh, snipe the observers. Oh, the carrier died. Again, he's got money. For days. Uh-oh. Green's checking. Green's checking yellow fast. Maybe they need to share vision and ally a little bit. What did I do here? Oh, it's because he doesn't have vision over here. For a second, I thought I didn't see yellow anymore. But I also unclicked white. For some reason or another. Probably accidental. More Reavers to help clear the Dragoons. And yellow probably needs to be nice to green if he wants to live and watch from inside the game. From inside the game's perspective. I like how the answer is more cannons, not production. Like there's Reavers or carriers or gateway units, upgrades. It's like, no, dude, I've been in this position before. It's cannons. Yeah, you better not. You better not be able to ally. What's up, Metatrons? Thank you again, Benny. Badass. Yeah, Bib is having a rough night. Not as rough as our Terran did, getting carried from both sides. That was real sadness. After pressuring 2 Protoss already, like Dizzy, he lived a full life. It wasn't a long life, but it was a full life. He traversed the whole map. He'd seen everything, attacked almost everybody. At least a little bit of pressure here and there. So, more Zedlots. White does not bear any grudges towards green and is continuing his rampage against pink. I don't know why I was going to say peach or something like that, but the attack must continue. More cannons over here and another brawl. They all have so much money. White has probably done the best job at getting rid of his probes and maxing out his army because he has the least amount of money. And he probably has just been like attacking a lot. That's gonna go on for a while. So now they both have arbiters, so they can stasis each other's armies. And yeah, I think, you know, all things considered, all three of our Protosses that are left, because we're not counting this guy, are doing pretty good. They didn't all get gimped by Dizzy at the beginning. So here comes the big comeback from Pink. His Renob is probably, you know, 6 to midnight with all these pylons he's building. Arbiter still living. There's more stasises to be had if he wanted to. And at this point, I think White's going to have to start paying attention to green because green is being the aggressor right now. He's trying to clear out all these gateways up at the top. He's trying to take away White's advantage. Even if he lost everything up here, it really still wouldn't be the end of the world. He would just switch back into, you know, whatever he wanted. He's got stuff here, he's got stuff here, he's got stuff here. And the same thing kind of down here. He's maybe a little bit more pigeonholed with what he can do inside of his base, but that's why he's kind of doing something a little similar here at 6 o'clock. So try not to give away too much. I mean, it's all kind of more or less known at this point. Great observers by green, by the way, too. Just knows, is like, can kind of see what's going on the whole map, essentially. Yeah, let's see. That is true. That's unfortunate that he had to feel that. And Mega Punch, I did read your message earlier. So Paradox's message reminds me of what Mega Punch said way earlier, how they should all die out. And what'd you say, dude? Oh, and I missed this message too. Sorry, but yeah, V, but not that V. Yeah, they chose Protoss and then hid for a long time. Protoss should die out from the common cold, like in War of the Worlds. They should get the common cold from Terran and die. You know what? That's pretty damn hilarious. And Mega Punch, you get to bear some of the responsibility here because. So a few weeks ago, me and Mega Punch spawned as Terrans here, and there's a Protoss in the middle. We just nuked the shit out of them from both sides. It was sad and hilarious. More hilarious than it was sad. And now Dizzy, unfortunately, got to bear our sins. Getting double Protoss carriered, which is essentially getting nuked from both sides is the worst. Getting carriered from both sides is probably the worst that could happen. Like, he could have gotten double Reaver dropped and then had a Protoss civil war in his mineral line as they blew each other up, and that would have been really fun to watch. But it didn't happen that way. It was just carrier. They didn't even save the siege tank or the vulture that was left. Oh, it's been pretty action-packed, so it doesn't feel like it's been an hour. But I can tell we drove a lot of people away with this filthy effing Protoss disgusting race, and now they're back to stockpiling for the next phase of the war. I wish I could open up another instance of StarCraft, even if it was my other profile. So then I would play StarCraft, and then we'd put this game as like a small window, and we just kind of watch them in the corner while I played more fastest, because I'm missing some quality prime time fastest possible map playtime, and show people who haven't seen fastest that much This is not a good example of fastest possible map. So, yeah, kind of a missed opportunity, but that's all good. Yeah, I can, but we're committed. We started this. It's we're doing this. Dizzy wanted to chat free for all, so he got it. We got it. No one can ally. I got a little microwave oven. I could go make some leftovers. You guys could watch me eat while we watch these Protoss just bludgeon each other. Send thoughts and prayers to Pink that his boner comes back, because we don't know where that ended up as. And White's just getting ganged up on out of nowhere. He does have 2 bases, so he's good for it. Stasis here, stasis there, maybe stasis here, a couple storms, couple more storms, get some Reaver bombs. Like, he's, he's okay, but that's a lot of pressure for one person to 1PV 2P. Kind of unintentionally, but that's just how the risk map ended up, He has the 2 territories that people want to attack, so that's it. I am kind of surprised. I shouldn't put this out there, but I'm going to. Other than, yeah, it's already happening, so it's fine. It's fine. Pink is just going to cannon the map, and I was wondering why it hadn't happened sooner. We had Patman going for it. Patman, what do you think about EV conversions? You have time now. Yeah, it's P versus PP. I could. You know what? I've got. It's not set up to that. I've got a capture card, right, to plug my Switch into. So what I could do instead is plugging my Switch in. I could plug in my laptop, bring up StarCraft again, and then just if this goes like 20 more minutes, we'll say, like, let's say if it gets an hour 15. What I'll do is I'll bring up my second window on my capture card, and we'll make it StarCraft. So we'll do StarCraft Inception, Starception, because I think we haven't necessarily hit halftime yet. So we'll give it 10 or so minutes, see what it's looking like, and we'll start slowly preparing a second PC for StarCraft. Dead Meat, thank you for the follow, man. Because I know that we can never have. What a weird world that freaking Phil is living in. He's like getting cannoned in by Protoss while another Protoss attacks him. He's got energy on this guy to storm, but they might get shot down again at storm. So he needs to storm here. He needs to focus here at his main, not so much here at his second base. This is cool, but it doesn't matter. He's got a lot of money, but this is more dangerous than this and this. Stop killing the cannons. I'm trying to help you. Yeah, right. Oh gosh. Oh, Dizzy, I remember that was another time, because I guess I'm a cave person. I am a basement dweller now, even though I don't have a basement in my house. And the outside world, you guys know the baby on, the baby on, you guys know what I'm trying to say? Spirited Away. That's essentially me now. Like, the outside is it's where germs are and it makes you sick. So I have to go outside every so often. It seems like I just got sick a lot this year. But I remember I did not fare very well. Like, I'm doing much better tonight than I did that 1v1. Because that was like one of the first days that I was starting to get sick. This year has sucked. It seems like as soon as I start to get better, I just get sick with something else. And that's really uncanny for me. Throughout my life, I actually don't really get sick all that often. Storm Man. Storm. If you want to keep your main, that is. Oh, and he's Carrier Man. And they're frozen. So he still could be Storm Man if he wants to. Storm. Archon. Storm. But anyway, I've essentially turned into that big baby from Spirited Away. And he could also Dragoon Man up here if he wants to still. He could DT Man up here and Reaver Man all right here. He has a lot of options. He really does. He's got a lot of options. His base is getting cleared, but it's really not the end of the world. Yeah, maybe build a couple probes. I mean, you only have like $1 billion. Maybe just stop mining gas if you need to. Well, he's got less gas. He does minerals. I don't know why he's throwing in the towel. He's got so much money. He doesn't have to, but he is. So that's fine. That's okay, because I get it. Like, being in this position, take a lot of APM to re-wall off, rebuild up all your production. You're pinned in by 2 Protoss. It gets old, so I get it. No, there's no shame if he does end up wanting to call it, so I shouldn't be critical. Yeah, and all this up here, it doesn't even really matter. And it is true, these cannons are getting in the way now of the green Protoss is trying to attack in. Jeez, these guys got a lot of money. Finally they meet. Let's see. Play yourself 1v1. No, thank you. Eventually cannons will get close enough to 11 to stop green from hitting him. Dude, it happened. It did happen. He's got a scout too. Look at that. Oh, he's 3-2. He can still get an armor upgrade. What the heck? Boner everything. And the carriers are back to save him. No more stasis this time. What are you talking about, Dizzy? Oh, are you talking about hearing some buns? You seeing a bun action over here? I'll do that even though it'll give me allergies. Let's which view? Oh yeah. See, pink is starting to protect inadvertently white, then white's reclaiming his base up at 12 o'clock. Re-cannon manning himself. Well, it's looking like I'm gonna set up my spare computer. We're gonna play some fucking StarCraft. All right. Where'd that rabbit go? Hi, Hughes. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh. This is Moby. She probably doesn't want to be held right now. Yeah, she's like, what the hell? You're not supposed to hold me, you asshole. I let her run around. Let's see if she'll eat some treats. She probably won't. She's like, thinks she's gonna die, but it's fine. There's more battle happening in the middle of the map, so this is also good and interesting things. I'm gonna pet her, see if she'll calm down. Ooh, 1 o'clock is getting attacked by 11 o'clock. This big old brawl in the middle of the map. I like where his priorities are. He's protecting 1, so 1 can attack him. Yeah, there it is. There it is. It's come back around full circle. You guys probably can't see her all that well. Here, I'll tab out into OBS. Let's see what... Oh yeah, no, you can see her. It's just the mic's in the way. There you go. She's just like, God damn it. I'm gonna die. This is the time that he's finally gonna finish me off. But she does love to be pet, so... Oh, and my other rabbit is jealous as pissed right now. You can hear her pulling at the fence. She's like, what the fuck is this? She doesn't want to be held either. She doesn't want to be pet. But rabbits are just funny creatures. The fact that this one's getting all the attention, even though she's not happy about it, the other one's pissed. They're just pissed. Pissed and scared all the time. And they're shedding because it's spring, so it's fur up in my face. All right, DT on patrol over here. Some Dragoons probably gonna hunt down that DT, hopefully gets away. Now the semi-alliance is broken. between 1 and 11, just 111. Green has got some shit going on over here. He's got some shit going on over here. I like how he's going for money, but it really... these guys have so much money that... Oh, buns. I know that she likes the attention. I guess if Green can make sure that both other Protosses can't mine again, then it is good, or it can be good, because they will eventually run out of money. Good storm. Good storm. Sorry we missed it. Oh, it's taking out the old carrier. Now I would say pink is at risk here. It was white who is at risk, but he's rebuilt quite a bit of cannons. That's how we're judging how wealthy these apes are, is how many cannons they have. It's not about the dollars that you have, it's the cannons. Oh, buns. So I thought the Protoss scout was Moby, so that's why we named this rabbit Moby, but it's not. I can't remember what the Protoss hero scout's name is, but it's not Moby. Say hello. I love the attention, but I gotta pretend that I don't. You would if you were still alive, but you are technically wealthy still. But you're like this old wealth that the interest that you make on the money of your cannons just... So he's getting attacked now by both sides. So white could at very least distract green so that pink could rebuild. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, pass it forward. But he's not. He's attacking to his core. I mean, I hope he makes it at least 2 more seconds. Okay, good. He made it to the hour mark. Yeah, she's just floofy. She's got a lot of floof. No, I had that rule about no shoes in the house ever since I was a kid, before I knew that like actual countries that were responsible did that. I actually would love a Netherland dwarf. I thought either of the 2 rabbits that I were getting might be like that, but they're not. They're just big old biddies, both of them. Huh. Dude, she's just eating this up. Yeah. You're just having the time of your life. I gotta remember to just like hold this rabbit when I watch movies. Just smother her with attention and love, because she freaking loves it. She was nervous at first, but like totally in the zone now. All right, white's counterattacking green as green kills pink. This is how you do it. You just gotta wait for the Protoss to not be home so you can start killing the Protoss. But the white units are getting distracted in the middle of the map. So, not everything's attacking all at the same time. If he's not careful, they could run in within cannon range, and that will also be issues. Storm's at the ready, so he can still kill pink. Pink still has a lot of cannons, though, alright? And he's got a lot of cannons. So white is going to try to do what green tried to do to white, you know, quite the turnaround, which is kill all of his extra gateways and stargates so he can start focusing on his core. Green's done a pretty good job, though. He's made sure to storm everybody. That might have worked against him, however, because since he was storming everybody and they only had $1 billion, that means their maxed out armies were bigger than his. He's going for a storm again, though. He might get it. There's a lot of carriers there, but he might still get it. Yeah, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. Storm all day. So, I mean, if you do want to rebuild those probes, that is going to take APM. Right now, I don't know if I would rebuild those probes. I'd wait till I got to like 10,000 minerals and be like, oh man, we're getting low on our reserves. Looks like some of these cannons are finally starting to fall. I was worried about that. You know, the cannons started just dragging in some fire, and then it just brings in these enemy units that are supposed to be having their own civil war. The return of the carriers. So if you guys remember 30 minutes ago, this is a very familiar sight. So there was carriers fighting cannons, and white actually almost broke down all the way to green's core, but he didn't. He didn't quite make it. Oh, I'm sorry, little lady. I'm gonna be sneezing the rest of the night. You would think I'd be used to the rabbits, but I'm not. Like, I'll still pet them and play with them and stuff a little bit, but I don't ever have them like this close to my face or have all their fur up in my face either. All right, so the carriers pull back. Green's got his screen up here, wondering what's going on over here. Oh, it's another drop. Oh, that was never meant to be. That's just one row of cannons. There's a whole nother row that he's going to have to deal with. Oh, do you want to be put down? Okay. The dream is dead. GG, man. Thanks for playing. You were the first person to just queue up. We were going to do a viewer chat, hangout, free-for-all. And he popped in, dude. He was freaking raring to go. That was badass. He made a game out of it. He helped double team our Terran, our one Terran. All right. It's a 1v1v1 battle royale. The circle's closed in. Blah. Get your dances ready, and your SC bucks ready, and your, I don't know, I don't really know what they do at those games. Your skins, your Thanos and John Wick skins and Spider-Man skins and shit. Because we're going for it. Huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good shit. So it is Carrier v Dragoon, v Templar, v Observer, v Corsair. And they both kind of have double production. However, white kind of got left alone. So he's got more production at 12 than green has at 6. Slowly kind of breaking down. So that's also interesting. No, hey, dude. I used to be pro. That's funny. You want to see the production tab? Fine. I liked the extra screen real estate, but there's a big old fat army. My kid's pissed upstairs. I don't know what's going on with her. All right, we'll put the rabbit down. I'm like, I gotta turn off the heater too. Overheating up here. Oh, sorry, I freaking missed that message. I had a big black and white floppy-eared rabbit named Buster when I was little. Dude, that's cool. Was it one of those, like, Flemish rabbits that are genuinely gigantic? This is the top 3 horse game ever. Witness. Why? It's so good. Oh, gosh. That's so funny. Oh, dude, my kid is really pissed. We might have to be done here in a second. Holy cow. Oh, what the hell's going on? It's Armageddon upstairs. She's pissed at this Protoss v Protoss v Protoss v Protoss v Protoss v Terran 2. Dude, we're over 120,000. I was gonna say almost 130,000, but then he spent some money. And this one? Oh yeah, she's just... Dude, she's having a great time. She's chilling. My child, on the other hand, is not having a great time. I gotta mute again for a second. You're gonna hear a little bit of crying baby, but I haven't seen my rabbit in this much zen in a long time. Dude, if there wasn't a crying baby, she would fall asleep while I'm petting her. That's funny. Dizzy, in case things continue to progress worse for me, I need you to turn your stream on. I have no idea what's going on. T-Bell, just get ready for this. You're gonna love it. It's always something new, and it's always like this. Dang, what just happened here the last couple of minutes? We got freaking white breaking into freaking green's base. Well, you guys, yeah, I'm just waiting for Dizzy to start his stream, and I might just record the rest of this so I can show you. This is not how I plan the evening, so really, shout out to freaking Artosis for raiding me tonight. I really do hella appreciate it. You guys helped me get over 800 followers. It's not something I promote a ton, and this is actually turning into a pretty cool little battle, 1v1 battle at the end. And I was even actually thinking about, it was going to be funny. I had a whole night planned. We were going to let this 1v1 or the 1v1v1 pan out. And if it wasn't me holding my bunny, I would have just done it sooner. But I was going to grab my laptop and play StarCraft on top of StarCraft. That would have been so damn funny. So I was looking forward to it. Child is not happy. So let's see if Dizzy finally heeded my request, and then we can at least watch more StarCraft. Worst case scenario, you know, we could always hang out with Jumper. He's also really good. Yeah, I mean, if I can get my child to go back to bed in the next little bit, I'll try to stream a little bit more, but I don't want to spam everybody. I can't believe that Dizzy won't jump on. All right, since she's crying, she wants me. Unfortunately, let's we're gonna go hang out with DeWalt. I'm gonna hit you guys with something completely random. My allergies too. Sheesh Louise. Anyway, you guys might see me again tonight, but you'll see me tomorrow. Remember, Battle of the Beehive, the second sting on Friday. It's gonna be sick. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.